So, you met my niece already? Tatiana.
I'm sorry I came unannounced.
Who the fuck are you?
When there are no rules, women take charge.
Why do you play games with people? There's no benefit to you.
In Russia, because we were bored. There's madness inside your head, too. I can see that. Let the Duchess show you something. You should have kissed my hand, Mr. Shelby.
Forgive me.
So, mate? Arthur. Collins. May I introduce you to the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna from to play as Georgia. Grand Duchess, I introduce you to the Shelby brothers, Small Heath, Birmingham. And good luck with this one, Tom.
Give me the money.
I was told to give it to Mr. Kaladin.
Whoever it is up there, he gave the wrong name. We asked him the name, and he gave the wrong one.
What name did he give?
No. I don't trust any of you. Now you give me the money.
I know Mr. Kaladin by sight from Tbilisi. Is his hair dark?
The instructions I was given was anyone using the wrong code name was an infiltrator for the Soviet embassy.
Just let me go to the house.
I do not want this shit. Anyone near my fucking house?
All I know is no variations. That's from Churchill himself. And whoever it is up at the house, he gave the wrong fucking name. And you do this to me on my fucking wedding day.
The money is in the car, Mr. Shelby. Fetch it out and count it.
Good. Finn.
Yeah. We're good.
You can go. Moss.
Can you do it? Can you kill?
Moss. You take the Duchess back to Birmingham.
Right out, Tom. Come on, love. That's right.
Tommy, this is Duchess Tatiana Petrovna. Go on, Tommy, aren't you impressed? Meet a real Duchess.
Well, I understand they charge a fee.
Mr. Shelby, you're very direct.
Too direct.
But it's true. I attend these things for the champagne. And for the chance to be treated like a duchess again. You should have kissed my hand, Mr. Shelby.
Forgive me.
She was asking about my sapphire.
I thought I'd recognized it.
She said it was Russian. My husband has business in Russia. Perhaps you know about it, Tatiana.
Well, tonight's not a night for business, eh?
Is that why you're in the concert hall for 10 minutes?
I think people are ready for dinner now, Grace.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm pumping people for money.
But this pump for money?
That's what I do every day.
You know each other, do you? You see, I'm in charge of compiling the list of guests, but it's my husband who seems to know all of them.
I hear he's very well connected.
And where does a duchess hear that?
In certain circles.
All right, enough. Ada.
Grace.
There's a lady dowager who wants to speak to you about coffee mornings. She mentioned a £2,000 cash donation.
Diana, you and I will speak later.
I would like that.
Going to the factory tomorrow was a mistake.
Nevertheless, we will go. Also, my uncle ordered me to seduce you to give us an advantage. But with a beautiful wife like that, it will be difficult, no?
Tomorrow was a mistake.
Have you not heard? We have no morals, we Russians.
And no fucking sense.
And no options. I would fuck you for the cause. What do you think of that?
I think you should not drink vodka with champagne.
Does your wife know that the sapphire she's wearing has been cursed by a gypsy?
What did you say?
Nothing on earth would make me wear it.
Your Highness, Mr. Thomas Shelby.
Welcome, Mr. Shelby. I believe you've met everyone apart from my wife, Grand Duchess Isabella Petrovna. Please, take a seat.
Before we begin, Mr. Shelby, we must offer you our sincere condolences on your recent loss, which some of us witnessed. Did you drive, Mr. Shelby?
Yes.
They say you're an expert on cars.
Yes, I am.
I am curious, what was your father's profession?
Well, he told fortunes and he stole horses. Often he would tell a man that his horse would be stolen, and they would marvel at his powers when it was.
Before we eat, should we say grace? For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Amen.
I'm not here to eat. I'm here to do business. And what I have to say can be said before the main course. Then I will leave you all to your evening.
Grand Duchess, I must apologize for the bad manners of my compatriot.
This is a report on the mission's progress so far. I've made only one copy for security. Who should I give it to?
My husband is in charge of this operation. But since there will no doubt be vodka later, perhaps you should give it to me for safekeeping. Speak, Mr. Shelby, while we eat.
5 factory foremen on our payroll have begun a campaign of victimization against communist workers in 5 factories across Birmingham. Anger amongst the workers will grow, but we will control it. On the night of June 21st, a general strike will be called across the city. Protests will develop into riots. And all police that are not already under our control will be busy. The city will be paralyzed.
So, how will you move the train?
We have 2 locomotive drivers who have been allocated to drive the midnight goods train to London. The armored vehicles will be waiting on flatbeds.
And the ammunition?
The ammunition...
I have to say that this soup is exceptional. Absolutely delicious.
Ammunition, incendiaries will already have been packed up and crated for transport to Istanbul.
And how long to London?
The train won't reach London. All the goods will be unloaded at a coal yard in St Albans and put onto Shelby Company trucks. From there, they will go directly to the Poplar Docks.
Your Highness, if you're having difficulty understanding his accent, then I can go through the plan with you at a later date.
If there is no ship waiting for my men, all goods will be dumped into the sea before first light.
What happens when they discover the armored cars are missing?
During the rioting, the Lanchester factory will be firebombed. A scrap metal dealer of my acquaintance will declare that all the armored vehicles are in the wreckage and should be written off as salvage. No one will know that they are in your possession.
We formulated this plan when we met at Birmingham. I'm certain that nothing has been overlooked.
This is the amount of extra expense I believe I will incur for trucks and fuels. I trust you will respond in kind.
But of course, Mr. Shelby.
Before I go, I would like it known that I'm unable to swallow food in the same room as this priest. Enjoy your evening.
Tatiana, see Mr. Shelby to his car.
Yes.
Послушай, что он хочет сказать.
Walk with me. Priest is passing information about the robbery to a Lloyd's under Article Monkland. He, in turn, is passing information to the Soviet embassy. If you want him dead, I'll kill him, no charge.
Why would the priest pass information to our enemies?
I'm being paid to act and to observe, like a soldier. The complexities are your business. Go and speak to Isabella. I trust her to decide.
You were able to continue your business dealings even after what happened. Perhaps you didn't love her.
She's here, by my side. And she says, don't trust these people. Now give me permission to kill the priest.
I'm sorry I came unannounced.
What do you want?
We need proof.
Proof of what?
You said the priest is a traitor. We need to know how you know.
Proof is my word. If he's involved, I'm out. He needs to die.
Are you always so violent?
I killed a stag today, and it hurt me to do it. But I treated it with respect. And the spare meat will go to poor people. It will grieve me far less to put a bullet in the priest's face.
Will you not sit when the Duchess sits?
I'm told you're part of the deal, is that true?
The royal court in Tbilisi actually worked very efficiently.
Ah, I see. And it worked like this, eh?
There were lots of corridors and small rooms, attics. There were no rules there. Deals were done. Brothers gave sisters, aunts gave uncles, fathers gave daughters and servants. It was my aunt's idea that I came alone. She's in charge of this. When there are no rules, women take charge. They They understand that the power they have come through silent agreements. I've promised I would do everything I can to make this plan work. My aunt assumed you would want me as part of the deal. I would tell her she's wrong.
Oh, you ain't gonna believe this, man. I just phoned the garrison, right? I just spoke to Billy. He says Polly, Esme and Lizzie have gone on fucking strike.
They what?
They've gone on fucking strike. Half of Birmingham's out. Like the female half, they're all out. Every single one of them. Quakers put them up to it.
Who's watching the shop?
Polly's locked it up.
See, Good Friday's one of our best days for takings. All the men get drunk. The races are all fixed. It's like picking apples off the lowest branches. Eh, John?
Yes.
Then your business is very easy.
Was Linda with them?
You know, Billy said that Polly jumped in the fucking bullring. She's pissed out of her mind, started going on about revolution, screaming to the rooftops.
Was Linda with them?
Yeah.
And it was Linda's idea. Linda's a smart woman. John, there's a Bentley in the drive outside. I want you to go out, put a nail in its tire. It's Good Friday, so there'll be no garages open. The lady will have to spend the night. Then I want you and the boys to all go home. You take Charlie, put him with Arthur and Linda for the night, and they can use the practice.
You want to put a nail?
Yeah. You heard me.
Yeah. Oh. Nice to meet you.
Why do you need to put a nail in the tire?
I want it so neither of us can change our minds. So, diamonds are your only love, eh? Sapphires.
They're just a currency.
Well, you know, if it was me who had all them jewels, I think I'd just sit with them, look at them, touch them.
Isabella does that sometimes. Late at night. I swear she puts one of the biggest sapphires into her body for pleasure and walks up the stairs to breakfast with it still in place.
And it stays in there all day?
Mm.
Oh.
What is your weakness?
Talking about duchesses with sapphires inside of them.
Mm. I think I already know your weakness.
I can get a fuck whenever I want, love.
Yes. But I am a duchess. And I'm under you like a horse. I'm like a telegram.
Telegram, I don't think your English is so good.
Or maybe you should listen more carefully to what I have to say. Hmm? I have a message for you, Mr. Shelby. As a duchess, I can show you what is possible for a man like you. A man in a house like this. Right now, you hide inside it like a boy who's broken in through the window. Why do we come to a bedroom for this? In your own house.
It's a loaded fucking weapon.
We could fuck by the fire with the maids standing to attention and watching, huh? What can they do?
Give it here.
Nothing. There are no rules for you. Hmm?
Give me the fucking gun.
You have maids here. You can bring a maid into the room. What can I do about that? Nothing.
Give me the fucking gun.
You have power. Everyone does what you tell them to do. Your brothers, your soldiers. No one can stop you.
Don't point the fucking weapon at me.
I can be an actress. Who do you want me to be? Your dad's wife?
Oh, that's enough. Give me the fucking gun!
You don't like something, you say stop and it stops. Hmm? But you're afraid of it. You break the law, but you obey the rules. Why? Did you know that madness sets you free? Otherwise, we're just peasants obeying the law. There's madness inside your head, too. I can see that. Let the Duchess show you something. I emptied the chamber except for one bullet.
Give me that fucking thing!
It brings you alive. You won't try it.
No, I do not want to try. And I do not want your mad fucking Russian brains all over me fucking walls.
I survived each time by the will of God.
Get to fucking bed. Now!
I already called a maid.
Fucking. Mary,
There.
go back to bed.
In an old house
Stop
like this, the
fucking
servants
talking.
expect...
Mary, go back to bed. Do as I say.
If there's a call after midnight, the maid who comes in is the one in love with the master, but she isn't...
This is not fucking Russia! Please, Mary, go back to bed. Hey.
I know your weakness, Tommy. It's freedom. Madness. Killing. I am the first one who understands you. I found her perfume. Put it on. What proof do you have that the priest is a spy?
I told you. I give you my word.
Then kill him. From now on, you must do everything that you want to do. You still love her, don't you? You want her?
What did you fucking say? What did you fucking say?
Tell me. You love her.
What did you fucking say?
You want her? You want her.
Fuck are you? What you fucking say?
You want her.
tonight.
Mr. Shelby, this is Monsieur Silk. He's here on behalf of the Parisian buyers. He needs to verify the value. It was a pleasure doing business with you these past few months. You would never steal from your family, would you? The collection was mostly my mother's anyway. It was more mine than theirs. And they would never have sold it. They would have wasted it on a lost cause.
You needed a tunnel. I need your signature to make the sale legal.
Confirmed. The original Duke Alexander Petrovna collection. To raise a legal bill of sale and get this across the border, I need authorization signed by yourself in the family name in my presence.
As we agreed, half for the tunnel, half for the signature.
Where will you go?
Vienna. There's a man waiting for me.
Poor man.
You?
Birmingham. I'm gonna buy a racehorse. Have it trained.
Also, 5,000 pounds for the sex. And 5 for helping you through the grief of losing your wife.
The papers are in order. Now I just need your signature for the provenance.
Of course. I have a pen. At home, these jewels saw way worse. That's why they are all cursed. As are we, Mr. Shelby. If you're ever in Vienna, look me up.